So the way schedule is going to be going for CEO is that on 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, they're going to be doing pools for Mortal Kombat 1 all the way into Phase 2, all the way into Top 8, and then Top 8 is going to be Saturday at, it looks like 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and going until basically it's over. You know, you never really know with how long, you never really know how long those last, you know, top eights. You never can truly know. So yeah, that'll go then. It looks like it's gonna be streamed on Justin Wong's Twitch channel, and then top eight is going to be on CEO Gaming Classic. So that's when these pools are gonna happen. And when we go to do the predictions, you can show which pools are gonna happen at what time. And so basically everything till top eight is going to be happening on Friday, and then top eight on Saturday. Let me get this moved over here so I can see chat as well. What's going on, Sir Cocoa Butter? How are you, my friend? Actually in the same state of sick as you, and I'm almost off it, but it's still here. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm feeling Gracio. Exactly how I'm feeling. Okay, so this pool, we got Gambler, we got Hercules, we got Zentai, Ninja Killer, but Ninja Killer I don't think's playing, because they would have had him like seeded like first, or at least one seed in the pool. I think Ninja Killer is just going to compete in Tekken. We have Bustman, Diddle. Okay, so I think winner side we're gonna get King Gambler and Bustman. I'll do a let me get the sheet out because with how many pools and stuff there are, just to keep track of everything, we are going to do a Google Doc that I probably should have had open beforehand. So pool A1, we got winner side, we got Gambler and Bustman. And loser side, we have Hercules and Diddle. That's what we're going to have. Hercules and Diddle. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have. Zentai, definitely someone who is never someone you can really fully count out. But he plays a bunch of different games, so you really don't know how much time he's been putting into MK. And, okay, so, wait, no, yeah. So whoever loses there would be going down to the second wave. Okay, so let me change that real quick. Cut. Back down. Control V. Okay, cool. Okay, A2. So that's pool 1. I can get more into the intricacies of the matchups and stuff as we go later on. I want to make sure it's ready for work. Just getting ready for work. Y'all have a good day of work, bro. Okay, we got Dialogue, we got Parsa, we got Reckless, we got Sick Hander, we got Hyuno. Alright, I'm gonna take my dude Hyuno here. I'm gonna take my dude Hyuno over Sikander. I'm taking Hyuno over Sikander, and I'm gonna take Dialogue winner's side. So Dialogue and Hyuno. And then loser side we're gonna have Sikander and wow, I'm gonna take Reckless. Okay, A3. I think Hayuno's just been Hayuno's got the T1000 ready to go. That it's going to be cool. We'll see though. Ooh, Joestar is actually really good. Joestar's really good. Mighty Unjust, Alcatraz, Critus, Blackery, Brosive. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Blackery versus Brosive here. I'll take Brosive, and then Unjust versus Critus here. I'm going to take Unjust. I think Joestar can make it out, but I think I'm going to take Critus and Blackery out in losers. But if Joestar does go here to J, he would be on Blackery side. So that'll be tough. Right here is going to be a tough match to make it out of pools, and that's Joestar. Very, very good Reiko player. Beat Striker at Texas Showdown, so definitely nothing to sneeze at. So we got the Mighty, Unjust, and we have Broseph. Broseph already qualified for Final Combat, by the way. Shout out to Broseph, winning the Liga Latina Norte region. Again, back-to-back years. He's going back-to-back. All right, and then we got Blackery and Critus. A4. We have Han Rashid, Bean Cell, Big Zo, Chris, Jinak, Rebel. Okay, I think here what I'm going to do, I have Han Rashid, and the Han Rashid winners, I'm going to have Rebel over Killer Jinak. And then Killer Jinak and Bean Cell out loser's side. So, yeah, and goes, okay, yeah. So it'd be Han Rashid, Rebel, Han Rashid, Rebel, and then we got Killer Jinak and Bean Cell. All right, then we got pools. So that's the end of the 12 p.m. pools. This is going to be the beginning of the 2 p.m. pools. We got Snake Doe plus Swamp King. We got Zanzun, El Kakoi, Darth Arma. Oh my god, dude, that's actually so. El Kakoi and Darth Arma actually played at a really big Mortal Kombat New Jersey not too long ago, and Darth Arma actually won 3-0. So, you know, there's plenty of reasons, and I think Kakoi is definitely still a strong favorite in that matchup, but that's something to consider. Rios or Cocoa Butter. Ooh, Rio and Cocoa Butter. That's gonna be a juicy round 2 matchup. All right, so I'm gonna have Snake Doe. I'm gonna have Snake Doe winner. Snake Doe's just too good. I'm gonna have my dude Zanzun here though. B1 Snake Doe. And then loser, I'm gonna have Sir Cocoa Butter here. Sir Cocoa Butter versus Kakoi, and I'm gonna have Kakoi winning. El Kakoi, and then losers will have Sir Cocoa Butter, and then we're gonna have we'll have Zanzun going out together. Zanzun B2. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm still a little sick, but we're doing what we can. We got Gur, Beyond Toxin, Sizoth. I don't know how ready Beyond Toxin is going to be. He is local to the area, so that's probably why he's going. But bro, I don't know. Beyond Toxin is so good though. He's such a legend in the community that you really can't count him out. Ooh, dude, Sinij and Nate Hanzo. I don't know how much Sinij has been playing. All right, I'm gonna take Yadriel here. I'm gonna have my boy Hanzo. I'm gonna have Nate Hanzo over Sinij. Better not make me look silly. No, I'm just kidding. Just know that he can ball roll under your force ball, so be cautious about those force balls. And then I'll have Toxin versus Gur here, with Gur winning, and then I'll have Yadriel winning, winner's side. So Gur, Yadriel, and then we have Nate Hanzo versus Hanzo, and then we have right here Beyond Toxin. Beyond Toxin. Let's get it, boys. Let's go, Reptile Gang. Let's go. We have a Reptile representative. We do. We got Online Kale, Burrito Voorhees, K-Mac, Big Daddy G, Zork, Sparks. Damn. Okay. Kale, I think winners versus K-Mac. Kale versus K-Mac. I cannot breathe through my nose at all. Yeah, that's a stat pool. And then I think we're going to have G versus Sparks. That's the run back from CEO Top 8 last year. I think we're going to have G. I don't think Sparks really hasn't been playing that much. Oh, Sinful Spoils. I don't know. That could be a round 1 upset. This guy is just, he's like a hidden boss. This guy's pretty good. Like, whenever we play, he usually ends up taking more games from me than I take from him. Also, Lao Reptile, abysmal, atrociously awful, terrible, god-awful, abysmal, terrible matchup. But we have G versus, we'll have G versus Sparks here, and then we'll have Kale versus K-Mac, with Kale winning, and we'll have G winning. So we have B3, Kale, Big Daddy G, Sparks, K-Mac. K-Mac is just such a, because he'll like disappear, and then he'll just come back and still just be such a fucking demon, dude. So Like, you never know. He's one of those people that just, ooh, Rikio versus Next Gen Assassin. That's a crazy round one matchup. If they're looking for like round one matchups to have on stream, that will be a really good one. We got Rewind, Absolute Killer, obviously. Wits. Wits the 2 seed in the pool, dude. Go to Wits. Falato, Obnoxity, Menzo. Okay. We're gonna have, I'm gonna think Rewind winner side, Wits winner side, Falato loser side, and I'm gonna have Rikio loser side. Yeah, Rewind, Wits, winners, and then Rikio, Falato, losers. Who is Nightmare 2-0? He's a reptile player. He makes content and stuff like that. Okay. So we're going on to pool top 32. So basically A1, B1, A2, B2. Okay. That'll be easier for winner side at least. I'll actually make it pretty easy for me if I do it like this actually. So A1. So the 2 people top 32. So basically the 2 people who make it out of their pool. So Gambler versus Busman. I think I gotta take Busman. So Busman over Gambler. Gambler gonna make a loser's run though. Then we have we'll do B1, right? Because that's who. Yeah, B1. That's who we'll play. We got Snake Doe versus Kokoi. Damn, I'm gonna take Snake Doe, but that's gonna be a good set. Kokoi. Snake Doe. Snake Doe. Dialogue for Sayuno, I think dialogue over Hayuno. Greater than Hayuno. We have B2 Gur and Yadriel. Let's see, Gur over Yadriel. Damn. So that would mean Gur versus dialogue for winner side top 8. Damn. That is gonna be a set for sure. We have Unjust versus Brosive. Mighty, Unjust. Brosive. So for those of you who don't know, Brosive is actually the reason that Unjust was able to make top 8 in Final Combat. So Unjust lost to Zeus. So all Zeus needed to do was beat Brosive, and he would have had a better record. Then Unjust, he would have moved on to top 8. But because he lost to Brosive, and they both lost to Ninja Killer, it went down to tiebreaker, which was games. And Unjust had the advantage because he went game 5 with Ninja Killer. So Brosive was actually the reason basically that Unjust was able to move on. So that would be actually, it's a pretty funny lore match. Kale versus Big Daddy G. Kale versus Big Daddy G. I think I'm gonna take Kale, yeah. BDG. Okay, and then we have Han Rashid versus Rebel. I'm gonna take Han Rashid greater than Rebel. And then we have Rewind and Wits. I'm gonna take Rewind over Wits. Rewind. Greater than Wits. That's Nightmare Online. Who is Nightmare Online? Nightmare. I think so. Nightmare 2-0. Wait, is it? No, I don't think it's Nightmare Online. I thought you were. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so that's winner side, losers. Let's see if we can make some sense of this. Okay, so winner side, yeah. So there's always 2 people from winners, so this will make it easy. So, pool 3, pool A1. I have Diddle making it out, right? So this will be Diddle versus 3 would be. Is this where? No, I have Kratos, but they have Alcatraz. Yeah. That's where I would have Kratos. Okay, that makes it easy. So it's like it's pool 1 here versus the lower part of pool 3. Yeah, okay, cool. So Diddle versus Kratos. I'm gonna have I'm gonna take Diddle. That would be a great set though. I'm gonna take Diddle. They'll make top 8 ACT. We have B3, so that'll be Burrito Warriors versus, I think, Rio, right? Oh, no, I have K-Mac. So this is where I would have K-Mac, so it would be K-Mac versus B1. K-Mac versus Cocoa Butter. K-Mac versus Cocoa Butter. I'm gonna take K-Mac. Sorry, my dude, Cocoa Butter. But K-Mac is really fucking good. You want to prepare? I think he's gonna be like noob. So if you want to prepare for a potential matchup, okay. A4, we have Bean Cell, and then oh, Bean Cell versus. If that actually happens, is Bean Cell versus Sikander. That would be hilarious because they had some beef going on. Bean Cell versus Sikander. I'm gonna take Bean Cell for sure. Bean Cell versus Sikander. Yeah, Bean Cell. Snowman versus Samij. So this is where I have Nate Hanzo, B2. Nate Hanzo, so B2 versus B4. B2, so B4 would be Ricky-O. Nate Hanzo versus Ricky-O. I mean, I did beat Ricky-O at Frosty Faustings. You could definitely do it with Reptile. I'll say there's no real advice on the matchup. You can kind of zone them out a little bit, but it's just, it's a matter of hitting your combos and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with Ricky-O. I do believe in you, Nate. I think you definitely can do it. Here we got A1, we got Hercules versus A3. So A1, Hercules versus A3, Blackery. Hercules versus Blackery, that's such a hard matchup. I believe my dude Hercules, though. I'm going to go with my dude Herc. I believe he's due for a big run. B1, do I have plus making it there? B1, no, I think this is where I have Zanzun versus B3, Sparks. Zanzun versus Sparks. I think I might take Zanzun, or I'm going to take Sparks. There, Sparks. Then we have A4, I have Rebel. I think that's okay, so this is where I have Killer Genoc. It'll be Killer Genoc versus A2. Killer Genoc versus E2, lower side, which would be Reckless. I'm going to take Killer Genoc. And then we have right here, which is where we have Beyond Toxin. I would have this matchup. Beyond Toxin versus Full. I'm going to take Beyond Toxin. Beyond Toxin. Okay. So that means, okay, so the way it would go would be, okay, so the last one here will fight the top one there. So, for example, okay, so Wits will fight Diddle. Okay, so losers round 2. So Wits versus Diddle. I'm gonna take Wits. Then we'd have Wits versus Diddle, Rebel versus K-Mac. Ooh, I don't know why. I think K-Mac can go on a run. I got my dude K-Mac. We got BDG versus Bean Cell. I'm gonna take BDG. We got Brosif versus Ricky-O. I'm gonna take Brosif. Sorry, Steeler. Not Durham, but PS5 controller are on sale on Amazon, 55 instead of 75. But ooh, on Amazon? Thank you, man. I will look into that. But that means I'm gonna have to wait to get a new one. I'll see if I can get one at the store. I'm gonna see if I can get a better refurbished one as well. I'll probably still run out tonight, but I'll look into that. Thank you so much. So we have Yadriel versus Hercules. Oh my god, the run back from Texas Showdown. Hercules ended up taking that set. I think I'm gonna take Herc. I think a big run is expected for Hercules. That means we have Sparks versus Hyuno. I'm gonna take Sparks. I mean, it's Kukoi versus Jinnok. Ooh, that's another run back, I think. I'm going to take Kukoi. There's a run back from Combo Breaker like 2024, I think. Thank you, Sketch. Thank you. And then we got Gambler versus Beyond Tox. I'm going to take Gambler. Okay. So that means here, so, and then, okay, so round 3, that would be top versus bottom, right? No. That'll be, oh, okay, they would face the next person. Isn't that crazy? How did I mess this up? Did I fuck up? Where did I mess up? Would it not be Wits vs. K-Back and BDG vs. Brosive? Did I have any of these matchups? Or would it be El Kukoi vs. Gambler? Oh yeah, okay, yes. So it would be these two. So it would be like losers round 3. So it would be Wits vs. K-Mac. I'm gonna take K-Mac. I don't know why. I think K-Mac's gonna go on a big run here. BDG vs. Brosive. I'm thinking BDG. Herc versus Sparks. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. I'm gonna take Sparks. I feel like Sparks is really good. And then Kukoi versus Gambler. I'm gonna take Gambler. Gambler's just so fucking composed, bro. Okay. So that would be who's like loser gets 9th place. And then for top 8, so we can get, yeah, so it'd be that. So winners round 2. It would be, okay, so it would be Busman versus Snake Doe. I'm gonna take Busman. Busman's so good at the mirror. Busman letter side top 8 and CEO. That'd be crazy. Dialogue versus Gur. I'm gonna take Dialogue. I'm gonna Unjust versus Kale. Ooh, I'm gonna take Unjust. I think a little bit of composure and stuff. Like, Cal has obviously been elite and obviously insane, even offline, but I just feel like just has that composure, the next level. And then we'd have Hamdrashi versus Rewind. Ooh, I think I'm gonna take Rewind. Rewind, okay. So that means where we have Wits here, yeah, so that, which was just K-Mac. So that means the second one. It's so weird, I hate how they do that. So that means the loser of Dialogue and Gur would fight what have K-Mac, so it'd be Gur versus K-Mac. Losers top 8 walls. So we have K-Mac versus Gur. I'm gonna take Gur. We have right here would be, so that'd be where we have Busman and Snake Doe. So this would be Snake Doe versus BDG. I might take Snake Doe. Snake Doe is so good, but I can see G winning that. I can see G. You could be in top 8. You definitely could. Here, then it's Han Rashid, who we have down here, which is I have Han Rashid versus Sparks. Oh damn, Han Rashid versus Sparks. I'm gonna take Han Rashid versus Sparks, and then that means it would be down here would be Online Kale versus Gambler. Ooh, the run back from the top 8 at the finale, top 8 finale for NA West. This past where Gambler, Kyle actually went to losers round 1 after losing to Young Monster, and they played Gambler, and he ended up beating Gambler, and then went on that run and ended up winning the whole tournament, qualifying for Final Combat, beating Sonic Fox twice. I'm gonna take Online Kale. Okay. There we have Snake Dough. So this would be Busman versus Dialogue, I think, right? Yes. So top 8. Busman versus Dialogue. And then that would be, who else do I have? What do I have? Busman, Dialogue. Mighty Unjust versus Rewind. So I think we're gonna have here. I think we got Dialogue. Here I think we got Unjust. I'm having such a hard time picking against Unjust at this tournament. And then loser side, so we have Gambler and Dialogue. Gambler, who do I have? Gambler. I have Gambler in top 8, but I think on another side. No. So this would be Gerber, Snake Dough, and the Thunder Chief versus Kale. Yeah. Losers. 8. We have Gur versus Snake Dough. I'm gonna take Gur over Snake Dough, and then I'm gonna take so it'd be Honda Sheep versus Kale. I'm gonna take online Kale. Kale just seems to have his number right now. Okay, so then that would mean it would be this top one. So it would be Rewind versus Gur versus Rewind. Kale versus. This is very hard to figure out. I'm lucky I have so much tournament experience and stuff. Like I feel like it would just be like, see, I actually do legible predictions. It's actually so difficult. It'd be online Kale versus Busman. Busman. I'm gonna take online Kale. Garbage Rewind. I'm gonna take Rewind. And then Rewind versus Kale. Kale, I'm gonna take Rewind. Then we got Unjust versus Dialogue. Winners. Unjust versus Dialogue. I'm gonna take Dialogue. And then that means Rewind versus Unjust. I'm gonna take Rewind and then run back loser side, and then Dialogue to take home the tournament, win back-to-back CEOs, same grand finals as last year, with Dialogue taking it in the first set and being your back-to-back CEO champion and putting himself really, really close to winning a spot in Final Combat, making the top 8 and qualifying through points. That's gonna do it for the predictions, guys. Let me know what you think. Who do you guys think is going to win the tournament? And also let me know who you think is someone who could potentially make a deep run. Someone who maybe I have losing in pools, or someone who I have losing early in top 32, who you think can go on a big run, potentially to top 8 this weekend at CEO. It's going to be a great event, and I absolutely cannot wait. Make sure to tune into Justin Wog's channel on Friday to watch the pools, and make sure to tune into CEO Gaming on Saturday to watch the top 8. And I'll see you guys at the next video.